Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I got the new Too Faced watermelon collection in the mail for something else that I'm working on, and I figured, you know, why not kill two birds with one stone and do a YouTube video on just the watermelon collection. If you guys were curious, I don't remember the last time I did a video on a Too Faced collection, so you know, it's been a while. Why not? If you guys want to know about the watermelon collection, then just keep watching. This is the watermelon slice face and eye palette. If you guys know Too Faced, then you know the things they come out with usually smell like what it sounds like. You know, the chocolate bars smelled like chocolate. I'm pretty sure Tutti Frutti smelled like, what does Tutti Frutti smell like? Y'all know what I'm talking about here. So the watermelon collection palette definitely smells like watermelon. Now, you know, some people might have something to say about what I'm about to say, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I don't like watermelon. I feel like watermelon is a useless fruit. It really is. I'm sorry, I don't like watermelon. However, I love watermelon scented things and watermelon flavored Jolly Ranchers. That's the only watermelon thing I can eat there. So I love how this smells. It literally smells like watermelon. It's shaped like a whole watermelon, but as you can see, it can separate here. This side is the eye part of it, since it's a face and eye palette. These are the eyeshadows I'm going to use today, and then this is the face part, which is highlighters and blush. I might just use the highlight today, we'll see. So looking at the eyeshadow palette, the shimmers look very pretty. Hopefully they translate as well on the eyes, but there might be like one too many shimmers in here, because even the black has some shim in it. You might not be able to notice it on camera, but even that has some little flecks there. So really there's only like 3 matte shades in this palette, and out of the matte shades, y'all could have gave us like one deeper complexion transition there. So not that sure where we're going with this today. So I think I'm just gonna do the green all over my lid with my finger. I don't know, something's telling me, oh, okay, wait a minute. We might have done something here, Too Faced, at least with the shimmers. What's it called? Melon Dollar Baby? And then take the one that is supposed to be my transition shade, I guess, and just kind of blend out the end a little bit, because again, you know, she's a little light. And this is how y'all know I really have terrible eyesight. When I first saw this palette, I thought this was a brown, you know, like a light, cool tone brown. This is a maroon, like a whole maroon, not even close to chocolate brown, anything like that. I'm gonna go ahead and use this, a little bit of this on the outer corner. Trying to go for like that watermelon vibe, but I don't know, again, it's a little hard to get it, but we're gonna try. Okay, so yes, the shimmer was shimming there and it is pigmented, but if I pull up in here, y'all see how it kind of like flicks out everywhere? It's one of those shimmers, it's like, especially if you try to blend anything else with it, the flecks of shimmer just kind of go all over your face there.
I don't like that.
That's where we are right now. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the rest of my face. So we fast forward just a tad bit there. So this is their 3-in-1 Hangover Replenishing Primer and Setting Spray infused with watermelon extract, and as you guys guessed, she smells like watermelon. It's not any different of a product than the other, you know, 3-in-1 primer. It's just this one, you know, is packaged with the watermelon theme and it smells like watermelon. So we're just going to go ahead. Are you supposed to shake this? There's one Too Faced spray. I don't remember which. I don't know if it's the 3-in-1. No, I think it's the matte, the peach setting matte one, where it leaves like little white dots on your face and you gotta quickly like push them into your skin or it's gonna stay on your face looking like wet dots. Is it this one? Yeah, okay, shake well. Now we can get to the other side of the face palette. I'm gonna use this highlight. I'm gonna go back to the eye part of the palette just to put this pink shade on my bottom lash line. And the last thing is this gloss from the collection called A Melon Reasons. I think you can tell by the look on my face, I was not expecting that lip color to be that color, but we still got a cute lip combination going on here, so it's all good. But that is it for the collection. Small collection, I know, but you know, not everyone has to be big. My thoughts on the collection: if I had purchased this collection with my own money, do I feel like I would regret purchasing any of this? No. But knowing what I know now, do I feel like if I hadn't purchased this, y'all know I didn't, but you guys know what I'm saying. If I didn't purchase this, do I feel like I'd be missing out on anything knowing what I know? Also no. Like, I feel like it was just okay. The biggest takeaway of this collection would probably have to be the watermelon palette. The eye part of it I felt was okay. Like I said, the shimmers were shimming. It annoys me a little bit that the green kind of, you know, puffed out to the rest of my face there, but you know, it's not that deep. To me, you know, she shows up on my skin, and nowadays I feel like that's the least you could ask for, but you'd be surprised how many brands won't give you that. So there's that with the shimmers. And then with the mattes, although 2 out of the 3 matte shades, well, 1.5, aren't really, you know, the best shades for my skin tone. The one that I did use, it still showed up. I didn't use much of it because of what I was using it for, but certainly the one on my outer corner, I did some swatches of the 3, and like I said, you can see, you know, it's like 1.5 of those shades. You're just kind of looking like, I don't know about that. This one isn't that bad. That's why I'm saying 1.5, because, you know, I could use this as like a lid shade, or in, you know, different type of looks, stuff like that. This one's really like, I don't know how much I would get out of this, but this one is pigmented. This one shows up. And if I were to swatch like the black, which I said is kind of like a shimmer shade because it kind of has like a green reflex to it, it shows up. It's very pigmented. So there's that to the palette. It shows up, it blends well, it's pigmented. The shades, I understand, have to go with the theme of the collection, and you can get looks out of this, but again, I feel like it's just, you know, like, okay. It's not like it's gonna be something that could be everyone's everyday palette, but you know, you don't also need that with every makeup purchase that you get. So that's just why it's kind of like, if you get it, I feel like you're gonna like it. If you don't get it, like, you won't be missing out on anything. For the face side, again, there's the one shade that I probably wouldn't be able to get much use out of as like a highlight, you know, unless I use like an inner corner type highlight thing. I do like the blush. I like the blush, and I like the highlight shade. So again, it's okay. If you get it, you'll like it. If you don't, you're not missing out on anything. What else? The setting spray, I feel like if you've tried 3-in-1 and you like it, then you'll also like this. The only difference is the watermelon scent and the lipstick. Again, not what I was expecting, but it works out on me. I like how I used it, and that's probably, you know, how I would continue to use it. I don't think I would use it as like a all over my lips type thing, certainly not on its own, but definitely like this, you know, like a middle of my mouth type of highlight for my lips. Oh, I forgot to mention, they did do a Better Than Sex version of the mascara for this watermelon collection. It's just the design. Actually, yeah, Better Than Sex. It's just the design has, you know, this cute packaging there. Other than that, if you like Better Than Sex, you'll like it. If you don't, then you probably don't want to get this. I feel like I'm giving, you know, cute little watermelon-y vibes. If there was anything out of this collection, if you wanted to try something but could only get one thing, it'd probably be the face palette that I would recommend. I feel like it's a cute little, you know, just nice to have type of palette. What is its purpose? It might not have one, but it's just a cute little thing, cute little makeup purchase to own there. I like it. But that is pretty much it. You know, I hope seeing me test out this collection helped if any of you were interested, or if any of you didn't even know that it existed. I don't think I've seen anything about this like before I got it. So I hope seeing that helped, and yeah, let me know if you have tried it, if you've seen it, if you were interested. if you were interested, if there's a special thing or specific thing that you were interested in. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So make sure to thumbs up, comment, and subscribe down below. Thank you all for watching. I will see you in the next one.